Hey guys, what's up? JP here. You can see I'm in the process of moving. The posters are no longer behind me. Those actually came off pretty easily, so I'll probably, I don't know, I'll give them away or raffle them off, or I don't know, maybe just annoy my new roommate by putting them up in the living room so we have people come in and ask who the fuck are those nerds up on the wall. But regardless, that's not what this video is for. I just wanted to let everyone know kind of what's going on, because I've been posting that I'm moving to New York, and then a week later I posted that I'm moving to Dallas, and people are just kind of confused right now. So about a year ago, I was brought on full-time with MLG to move down here to Galveston and kind of create a studio, produce content from it, and that went well. As time went on, I moved on to other projects at MLG, working remotely with the video team, of course, that resides in New York, where the entire team is of MLG, where the headquarters are. And about, I want to say it was in April, maybe a little bit earlier, I was asked to move to New York City full time. And I've always been on the fence about moving there full time, partially because of financial reasons, and I don't know if I enjoy the city, kind of in a long-term situation. I love visiting it, but living there full time, it's obviously very expensive, especially on Manhattan. And I don't know. I've grown up in Texas my entire life. It's very countercultural to what I've kind of grown to know. So about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was asked if I was going to make the move finally, and it wasn't an ultimatum or anything. They were just kind of wondering, you'd been sitting on the decision for a while. We need to kind of know what's going on. And at the time, I'd been going to New York probably every 2 or 3 weeks. It seemed like I was always up in New York, and I thought I could do it. I thought I could live there and work there and work in the offices there in New York. And I started looking into it, getting into the logistics, looking at the financial part of it, and just how much it would cost for me to live there and all that. And I just decided it wasn't right for me at this stage right now. So because of that, I announced that I'm now moving to Dallas, leaving the apartment here in Galveston. And also, because of that, because of me moving to Dallas and not being in New York, it doesn't really make sense for me to be on the video team at MLG. Working remotely is a task in itself. It requires a lot more from everyone involved, and it doesn't work that well. So because of that, myself and MLG kind of decided that it would be best for me to leave the company as a full-time employee. I'm leaving on nothing but good terms. There's nothing that went on that you'll hear from In Control later about the real version of it. This is the real version of it. So leaving on good terms, like I said, I'll probably still be producing a lot of their championship events. For one, I'll definitely be at Raleigh later this month, producing the 2 StarCraft 2 streams like I have been. But yeah, I just won't be involved in the day-to-day aspects of the company. And now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, well, why the fuck are you bothering telling us about this? Well, there's a few reasons. One of them is I've always kind of believed in true transparency, or as being as transparent with the public as possible. And secondly, due to basically being a freelancer at the moment, I'm going to have a lot more time to focus on these side projects that I've been doing while with MLG, mainly my YouTube and Twitch channels. I recently updated the Twitch graphics. It's also got a subscription model up right now. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But for now, I'm going to start focusing on these side projects and basically be my main thing. So Real Talk, a show that I kind of started doing, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago or something like that. That'll continue forward, and it's most likely going to be broadcast live on Twitch on Tuesdays. Don't know the exact time yet. Still kind of working out the schedule. But that will move to a live broadcast, and then, of course, straight to VOD later. I'll probably be spending more time on it, trying to grow it, and also just improve on it production-wise, as well as getting some other different types of personalities on there, maybe some League of Legends guys, some fighting game guys, just different aspects of esports culture rather than just StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 2 players, which is kind of what it's been focusing on right now. And then there's State of the Game. So State of the Game's kind of been on hold by a lot of different people, in the sense that it's no one's fault. But from my point of view, it's been held up because I've kind of been trying to decide what I'm doing with MLG and where I'm going to live and all that. On the other side of things, you know, we're still waiting for a lot of the contracts to get signed. It's very, very close right now. We should be back to broadcasting weekly shows by the end of August. Everything's pretty much just being finalized at this point. I'll keep you guys as up to date on that as I can. The show will basically be the same State of the Game. The nice part for you guys is that the MLG bias, whether it was there or not, shouldn't be there anymore because I'm no longer with MLG. So hopefully you guys can understand that, and it won't be known as the MLG show anymore. It'll kind of be back to State of the Game. I do have some plans in terms of having more defined segments in that show and some other stuff with it that won't really change things too much, but it's always nice just to have more defined roles and things in it rather than just being kind of a chaotic mess, which maybe that's why the show's so good. So we'll see how that works. I'm also going to be streaming 5 to 6 days. I haven't really decided what days and for how long. Right now I'm aiming at 5 to 6 hours a day over at twitch.tv/itmeJP. That'll probably just be focusing on new releases. I'm going to try to tie in a bunch of developers with that and see if there's any interest in that side of things. But that's still pretty much in its infancy. I'm still kind of learning and growing in that department. But I hope to be doing a lot more come pretty soon. And I mentioned the subscription model on Twitch. It's $5 a month to subscribe to Twitch. Right now, you don't get anything for that. The only thing you get is a little icon in the channel, and it's pretty much only there if you want to support me right now. You don't gain anything extra from it at the moment, but I do plan on doing things with Real Talk and State of the Game in regards to it, and I don't have those kind of fully realized yet, so I will probably be announcing those at a later date. I do want to support those guys that support me. I think that's very important. And yeah, like I said, I'll announce those at a later date. So I'm going to go back to moving. I will be in the new house on Sunday of this week. And we'll probably try to put out a Real Talk next week. And we'll see about State of the Game. No promises. Until you hear otherwise right now, just consider it on indefinite hiatus. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe here on YouTube. That really, really helps me out, as well as follow me over on Twitch. And if you so wish, you can subscribe on Twitch. But like I said, you don't gain anything from that right now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And also, just huge shout-out to MLG for supporting me over the past year. It was a ton of fun. I loved every moment of it. And looking forward to the Raleigh event later this month. So, I'm out, guys. We'll see you later. Peace.